What's good, my beautiful baby case? It's your girl Key, your favorite psychic on YouTube, and as always, we are back with another Strictly production. Today, my intentions is that we pretty much, for Meta Monday, dive into essentially ways that we can protect ourselves in the present moment. It's been a while since I've done this particular topic. I do have it already on Patreon. I've done it a few times in the years to pass since I've had my channel up over the last 4 years. But I just felt like it was just time to implement it. I just posted on Patreon like 2 out of 3 parts for the Fuck, Marry, Kill series, and that's basically going to talk about who wants to smash, who wants to marry you, and who really is having it out for you. And I say that all to say that the part 3 to that series will act as an extended to this reading. So obviously this is Coraline thing. This is like a freak show episode for Meta Monday. If you're new here, we always talk about the bozos, the karmics, the bumishis and bumards on the freak show episodes, right? So the graphics and things of that nature might be a little bit, I guess, creepy for some, but that's just because it is honestly scary to live the life of a hater. You understand what I'm saying? You catch the theme. You understand where I'm going with this? So with that being said, speaking of Patreon, I do offer free trial for those of you who are interested. I do offer personal readings. My price list is below in the description box. I am on TikTok, Instagram, and I do have a Facebook if you guys want to connect with me there. The timestamps are below in the description box so that you can, select the PAL selection that you're, closely, mostly related to, right? So if you find yourself drawn to more than one PAL, that just means that you have more than one hater. You must be doing something right. And without further ado, we're just going to get straight into it. Let me know how it resonates. Comment down below. Like, share, comment, subscribe. It helps the algorithm learn and find me so that they can know that I have valuable content on my channel, right? Let's just get straight into it. I do have some charms out. For some reason, I felt called to do this. I really felt called to do it last reading that I did, the one that blew up recently out of nowhere, but I decided to do it this time because it popped up again. So if I'm being told to pull charms more than once, it must be a reason. And I can see the synchronicities regarding your spread and the charms that were pulled. I feel like the person here, just looking at the charms by themselves right now, the person that is sending you evil eye is incapable of coming up with ideas at the rate in which you can. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is somebody that tries to stop you from doing something innovative. Like, oh no, I don't think that's the way it's been done. I don't think you should do that. Or if there's an energy surrounding, for some of you guys, this person could be, they're definitely, at minimum, they're a monitoring spirit. At the worst, this person could be someone that is heavily involved in witchcraft and they are deliberately trying to stop you in your tracks from being successful. But I feel like this is somebody that would act as if they're being cautious or considerate towards you by cautioning you from doing something. So, oh no, I wouldn't cook that meal that way. because no one's going to eat it, no one's going to like it. In all actuality, this person doesn't know how to season their food. They don't know what anybody likes. Their food gets at the potluck, it gets set there, nobody touches it. In all actuality, their innovative ideas at work in the board meetings get shut down quite frequently. In all actuality, nobody likes their style, but just because they feel like you're going to show them up at the party, they're going to tell you not to wear that dress that you've been planning to wear for so long. They're going to tell you not to prepare a Thanksgiving dinner the way you've always done it because it's so good, because they're jealous of you. They're going to tell you that that's not going to work at work, or that's so different from the culture or the norm, or they're going to be the last person, like you're going to be the last to know something that they've been prepared for. It's almost like this person here passively aggressively tries to implement roadblocks in your path to delay these ideas that you're coming up with, to delay your creative process, essentially. So they're a monkey wrench type of person. I also feel like this is somebody here that may be, how do I say this? Either they obsess over like this is maybe somebody that's colorist, or they obsess over like the idea of looking mixed or having mixed children or interracial dating. Something like that is significant for this person. This is one of those people, if they're black, they want to be everything but black. If they're white, they want to be everything but just white. This is somebody that'll tell you, run down their whole what they call that, their My 22 chart. They'll run the whole thing down. Confirmation, because we see 222 on the clock at the time which I'm recording it. So it's something like that, where this is somebody who relishes an idea, the fact that people are like, oh, I didn't know that you were from da-da-da-da. I didn't know that you were da-da-da. For others of you guys, this person could just be Latina or Latino, right? Depending on who they are. But they might be from an island, or they may have an ambiguous look, but they drag it out. You know how Sofia Vergara's accent is like super thick and is drawn out, and they do the most? This person does that, right? So if they're from Louisiana, they probably haven't been in Louisiana in like 30 years, right? I'm exaggerating, but it's probably been like forever, but they'll drag out the accent to the point to where it sounds inorganic, put it that way. As an example, this person from Jamaica, this would be somebody that'll randomly drop that lower out of nowhere, and it's excessive. Like, it's like, okay, on any other day we don't hear you talk like this, but you get around, this is somebody who does that. They do it for coin, they do it because it's profitable, they do it for attention. This is definitely an attention seeking person. I also feel like this is somebody here that may have, how do I say this? This person, for some of you guys, one of these people or this person could have, if it's not that they're obsessed with like by being racially ambiguous or being like having mixed kids, etc., this person could just be in a closet, right? And it could be extremely homophobic. It could just be that. You understand what I'm saying? It could be a lot of those things. I do feel like this is somebody that does things for people, but they let everybody know. They're going to articulate, like, it's not a one-stop shop when they help people. This is somebody that must tell the world that they assisted you with something, that must tell people that you made a mistake in something, that must make a big show. Oh no, we don't do it that way. Oh no, like, I see you, like, this is somebody that does things and they'll say, like, it's passive aggressive, honestly, like, and they'll assume that you're upset, or they'll seek a reaction out of something. Like, I know you're upset, I know you don't want to hear it, but this is the way we do this. They go out of their way to say those things, or to make it out like, I'm just trying to help you, and like, so this is somebody you have to be cautious regarding expressing your annoyance with, because they'll prey on that and they'll capitalize off of that and make it appear as though you're incapable of receiving constructive criticism or redirection, right? This is that type of person. This is also somebody who also offers unsolicited advice on a constant basis. I think this is an individual here that presents themselves as being, with the Four of Swords being here, now that I'm looking at your cards in your spread, I think this is somebody that presents themselves as being more nurturing than what they actually are. But this is somebody that says mean things. Their patience isn't as it isn't where they think it is, put it that way. I feel like this is somebody who probably is very reactive. I think this is somebody here that, like, this is where that monitoring spirit gets in. You know what I'm saying? They might also say things that are rude and mean, but present it as it's a joke. Like, ha 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 ha, like you do too much, ha ha, that's why you did it. Like they'll take shots or jabs at people, but they can dish it, but they can't take it, because whatever this jester is saying in the Four of Swords, it can't compare to what I can say about this person. For one, in this card, this may resonate for this person, but in this card, this person's breath stinks. Their teeth are yellow. They're ugly. Their eyes are dark. They look tired. They're bad built. They tacky. Their hair thin as the wind. They look a mess. Their costume is not amusing. So if this person here, if I was the person that this Four of Swords jester is throwing these daggers at, I'd be like, you look a mess. And you probably don't give this person much attention when they do take shots. For me to be like, to address that, because I feel like you look at this person and think you're a mess. This person here thinks they're better than what they really are, right? You've seen how you need to see, and you're not impressed. The material is not materialing. You understand what I'm saying? I do feel like this is somebody here that is a bootlicker. So they do a lot to get attention, or to get validation, or to like, ooh, look at me, look at me, look at me. I'm good at this. I could do that. I could do that too. If you could do this, let me show you what I would do. Or this is what I would do to be better. You understand what I'm saying? Like, oh, let me help. Or like they want to come with the ass in and try to help with something, but they're just a monitoring spirit. You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like this is somebody that you're fully aware that is green with envy. What's interesting is that your pile selection is green, and it was the first card in your spread has a green background. So this is somebody that you've already picked up on, like you are a monitoring spirit. Right? You're prying into my reality, and I didn't ask you. I didn't give you permission to do these things. Does that make sense? And you can tell that it's coming from a space of envy. This is also somebody that you've witnessed this person get very snippy or envious towards others with little to no reason behind it. You understand what I'm saying? This person here could be older than you. This person here could have worked in the medical field of some sort, or you could know this person from an environment which is meant to be caring for people. So maybe this is somebody that is a mother figure, for example, or this is somebody that is a teacher, a nurse, or something like that. They're in an industry where they're supposed to be serving the community, right? Or they're doing the role that they're supposed to have with you is supposed to be one of serving, one of service, one of like compassion and kindness and giving. You and this person may split roles, or you might know this person from an environment where, like, how do I say this? Like, if you're like, for me, I'm the oldest, so a lot of the times the responsibilities that the mom or the dad have, like some of that burden or some of those responsibilities are divvied out to me as well. Something like that can be significant. Or if you work with this person, this would be somebody where you're the something. Maybe you're this person's assistant, or maybe this is somebody that you just work alongside and they treat you like an assistant. Does that make sense? This could also be someone that you know from an environment where you're healing your inner child. So maybe you're supposed to be doing something of service, and they're just in the same industry as you. But whatever it is, it's something that makes you happy and it brings you joy, but you guys express it differently. The reason I feel like I kind of get this person like hating you is because they really aren't that interesting of a person, to be honest. I'm bored already. I don't find them to be amusing. I feel like they're an insufferable person to be around, because if you're constantly putting yourself in competition with people and you're constantly going out of your way to block somebody else's success, I can only imagine the roadblocks you're implementing in your life and how miserable you have to be and how much you have nothing going on in your life, because I personally don't have the energy to spend monitoring other people. Like, I don't even care that much. And I feel like you're one of those people that have a lot going on your plate. You're multifaceted. You're an extremely talented person. You are I'll figure it out. If I'm not invited at the next person's table, I'll make my own. And then I'll show other people how to make their own table, because I know what that feels like. That's the energy that you possess. Big, bold, beautiful talent that is boundless. You understand what I'm saying? You're funny, you're humorous, you dress nice, you look nice, and you don't fit the mold in which people try to put you in a box as, right? So if you're young, people want to say, oh, young people are lazy, but you're anything but that. If you're new to an industry, people want to say that you don't know what you're doing, but you know what you're doing. Does that make sense? It just feels like that you contradict people all the time whenever they try to put their mouth on you. And you're also somebody that knows your strengths. And you're not apologetic for it. A lot of the times people try to make people that are really, really good at what they do feel as though they are obligated to be humble. And that's just not something that you subscribe to. And I feel like that's something that is commendable, to be honest. I feel like that you'll notice this person here is sending you evil. Honestly, this is somebody that's always trying to show you up, or always trying to position you as like being beneath them to a certain degree. I wouldn't be surprised if you were delayed for things. Like, this would be somebody, like, how do I say this? Like, you'll be the last point of contact when shit is going on. You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like this is somebody that will try to do it deliberately, so you like you have egg on your face, or you're underprepared, you're underdressed, and you don't have your resources. But I feel like that even when this person does those things, you're able to whip things up pretty quickly. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like this is also somebody here that is always setting you up for failure, so that they can position themselves to have something to say, to critique and say, oh, I'm just helping you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is that type of person. I feel like this is an individual. The Ace of Pentacles makes me think that this person has a savior complex. I feel like this person likes people better when they're needing them. And you're not the type of person where you're going to go around asking for help all the time. Somebody's name could be 𝒮𝓃𝓂𝓒. Somebody could be from Florida. Doesn't have to be. Or this person can have something on them that is really big. So maybe they have a really big nose. Maybe this person here has a really big butt. Maybe this person here has really big lips, or really big head, or something. Something on this person is just like excessively big. Or you might notice that this might be something that you experience. You might gain weight when in this person's company, if this is somebody that you're around like long term. Or you might break out. You understand what I'm saying? With pimples that are really big. You understand what I'm saying? Like, or you might notice body aches. Or you might see floaters in your eye. You might get like dizzy or lightheaded and things of that nature. I wouldn't be surprised if something that you experience, like whenever this person is sending you evil eye, is more so like just minor muscle aches. Whatever it is, I don't feel like that is something that it doesn't defeat you. So if they are doing witchcraft, it sucks. Like it's really bad. Like they really honestly should hang up their broom and never touch it again. It's nothing. It's light work. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you'll fart it out. You'll go shit it out. You understand what I'm saying? You'll take a nap, take a Benadryl, ibuprofen, and you'll be fine. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this is somebody here that take up time, so they might give you extra tasks. You understand what I'm saying? So they can like limit the time in which you have to do the things that you need to take care of, as an example. Or they'll try to implement gaps, or they'll try to retell events in ways to where like it doesn't make sense, or they'll organize things, or they'll teach you things in a pace in which they're trying to confuse you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, randomly, as an example, like one of my coworkers, she randomly out of nowhere had a full conversation with me in absolute Spanish. Little did she know I understood her. So I understood what you were saying. You were telling me that there's going to be some students that are going to be coming tomorrow, but I was looking at the sheet and I was like, no, that means next week. And I watched you correct yourself, saying, oh, you're not going to be here next week. These are the students that are coming in. This is the list. Da, 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 da. You didn't think I would understand because you randomly started speaking to an English speaker, as far as you know, in complete Spanish, to try to make me look dumb or try to have something over me, but I understood what you were saying. So it's something like that this person will do. Like, they'll try to have a conversation and be like, oh, dude. And it'll be random. It's like, it's random like that. Like, where they'll try to throw a monkey wrench in your plan to try to just prove to themselves that they have something over you. It's something like that. Right? I feel like this person here, they try to distract you. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like this is somebody that started to become jealous of you, or start to send you evil eye at a time in which you start to accelerate on your path a lot quicker than this person anticipated. I also feel like it came at a time in which people start to prefer something that you prepared over what they do. You understand what I'm saying? At a time in which they were kind of treated like they feel forgotten when in a company to you, or they feel like a non-factor, essentially. Like, they just don't, you know, like if they have something that's prepared or that they want done, it's not something that people, like, it sits. So going back to an example to where if they get, like, let's say you guys are going out, if they get dolled up, put their best fit on, they don't get looks and compliments the way you do. So of course they're going to tell you not to wear that jumpsuit when you want to go out. Of course, they're going to wait till the last minute to tell you, hey, we're going on a trip or we're going out and things of that nature, so that they can try to make it sure that you don't have time to do your hair and your makeup and things of that nature. And then they'll make a point to point it out when you're out the door, like, oh, your hair, you didn't have time to do your hair? But this bitch been getting ready all day. And they still don't get the compliments that you get. Type shit. This will be somebody that'll be last minute to tell you, oh, by the way, next week we have a project due. You didn't know about that? Oh, yeah, it's due. You have to have this done. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they do shit like that on purpose. But I feel like that this will be somebody, like, if you cook, they notice that people will tear your shit up down to the bone. And they should be sitting. You understand what I'm saying? They notice that people gravitate towards your ideas and the things that you have to say, and then they end up looking stupid. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's somebody that'll probably say, like, oh, I just know I'm going to have to help someone, so they're going to struggle so much, and that's not the case. That's not the case. Your fan's favorite, basically. So it's something like that is very significant. I would be surprised if this is somebody that's, if they do the same thing in some industry as you, people just gravitate towards, or they're seeing that people are gravitating towards you more. People respond to your comments more. People respond to your content in a better way. You don't need them. You're not asking things. You're not copying them. You can appreciate without, like, deflecting, if that makes sense. Like, you and this person are polar opposites. I'll say it that way. I also feel like this is somebody here to where they start to send you evil eye at a time in which, how do I say this? It appeared that this is somebody else that they were talking about you to, that they were throwing shots to the glass house. And maybe somebody brought it to this person's attention and you wasn't there to hear it. There was a conversation that was had where this person here was saying something or trying to, like, knock you down a peg. But it kind of reminded of this person of an experience in which they were treated that same way and they didn't like it. And someone said this to them. So let's just say this is somebody that's wanting to critique your working style. And it's like, well, I remember there was a time when you just started and you were struggling. Maybe you should give that person grace because you know what it's like to be If you're younger than this person, they'll try to make it seem like, oh, these young hoes don't know. And people are like, well, we've all been young. Certainly you can empathize with As an example, like, well, I mean, we all mess up. We all make a recipe bad sometimes. I mean, she did only have like 15 minutes to get dressed. We've been get ready for like an hour. I mean, it's something like that where this is somebody that started to send you evil out of time in which they got caught looking like Pennywise the motherfucking clown. You understand what I'm saying? Like, basically, I feel like that this person here, they send you evil eye because this person goes through hoops to try to get attention and they try to copy you but do you better. And they fail miserably. They have tried to duplicate, but they just don't know how. They can't figure out the recipe. You understand what I'm saying? They don't know what you put on in your song. They don't know how to remix, how to get the clearance. You understand what I'm saying? There are certain artists that Michael Jackson gave clearance to use his vocals on tracks in the beginning of their career. There are some people that can't touch a Michael Jackson track. They don't have the clearance. There are some people that Prince gave clearance to that other people didn't get clearance to. You understand what I'm saying? So you have favor where it counts. You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like you have gifts. And I feel like this is somebody here that they feel like they showing their ass. You know, they feel stupid competing with you. It feels childish. But at the same time, they just can't help it. They're competitive. You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like this person is putting themselves in they're tiring themselves out tremendously, trying to one-up you. You understand what I'm saying? They're looking crazy, trying to one-up you all the time, or trying to exclude you from things, or trying to keep up with you. Does that make sense? I feel like this is somebody here that they send you this evil eye because they've forgotten that they have their own gifts and capabilities by comparing themselves to you. They forgot that they were talented in other things. There's some things that they can do that you aren't good at. Vice versa. But they're too focused on you to see it. It's like they don't feel like their gift matters. You might be somebody that's meant to be in the forefront. You might have the potential to be a superstar. They're probably really good at what they do. And they probably could be a superstar, but just for something different. But they can't celebrate themselves for hating on you. Basically. How can you protect yourself from this person? Honestly, they gonna cross themselves up fucking with you, to be honest. Because I feel like they've been and opened up some doors they don't know how to close for a lot of you guys. And I also feel like, honestly, this is gonna be something that's gonna have to just run its course. I feel like for those of you guys that do practice the craft, I feel like whatever you're gonna do is gonna damn near destroy this person. And that's what I'm saying. Like, and it don't even have to be, it could be something slight. Like, I feel like naturally who you are, that's why I say it's gonna run its course. I don't feel like you have to deliberately set out something just for this person. Does that make sense? So I would, for me, I don't see it as something where you have to go, oh, I'm gonna buy a counter for this person specifically. Why? Like, look at their life. You already won, for one. And for two, I feel like whatever you do naturally to protect yourself, it's already working. It's simple. A bracelet will ward this person off. A little bitty rock will ward this. A prayer will ward this person off. Ignoring will ward this person off. Because all they want, and the problem this person of attention and information will do just enough, to be honest. I feel like the challenge is to come is that this person here is going to try to steal an idea of yours before you do it, or do something before you do it, or they're going to try to like Debbie down something that you had planned. So maybe you showed this person something that you was about to do or prepare. They might try to do it first, or they might try to do it better, or they might try to talk about it, or they might try to, it's something like that where they'll try to, okay, I see how you did this, I'm gonna try to implement it or do it. It's like swiping something away from you, basically. Attention or something like that, or an award. It's something that this person is going to try to like. And I feel like the way they're going to do it is underhanded. And it's going to be something that you see and you know, like, oh, yeah, that was deliberate. Like, it's going to be something where it's really going to expose this person's hand, to be honest. But it's like a cheating or something like that. It's something like that where they're not playing fair. And it's going to be obvious that they're not playing fair, whatever it is. I feel like the good thing that's going to come is that I feel like you're going to be able to pivot. You probably change shit up just because you know this person is the way they are. So I don't make things the same way when I cook. You know what I'm saying? I don't even remember when I cook. I listen to my ancestors when I do things. Or I wasn't going to wear that anyway. I told you I was going to wear this, but I changed my mind. There's somebody that if you tell this person, I'm finna dye my hair red, they'll try to dye their hair red first. And you fuck around and decide halfway through the week, like, damn, I really want to go blonde. Or maybe I should do like a jet black. And then you see this person and you look stunning in your jet black. And then now they feeling slighted. Because you did something totally different than what you told them you was going to do. But you know and they know that you talked about it. So it's like something where it's going to expose them. That's the good thing about it. So whatever they mean for evil, it's going to work out for your benefit. So it really don't even matter. So shit. This is who's evil on you, honey. A loser. So anywho. This will be your pal. Love you guys to the moon and back and around. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
If this channel has blessed you, encouraged you, or brought you clarity, I invite you to sow a seed. You see, giving isn't about pressure, it's about partnership. Scripture says, give, and it will be given to you. Pressed down, shaken together, and running over. That's Luke 6:38. If you feel led, your support helps me continue showing up and pouring into this space. Thank you for every seed, every prayer, and every share.
Very, very thank you, lady and gentlemen.
What's good, back to it's your favorite 𝒯𝓃𝓂𝓄𝓈, and we're back with another super production. Let's get right into it. So, I felt like I needed to pull charms. I hadn't pulled charms in a while. And looking at your charms, what I can tell is that the person that is sending you evil eye is frustrated because of your leadership abilities. Before you came into an environment, this person was able to bully and intimidate people. And you're not going for it. You are the type of person that is you are who you are, and you're not afraid of nobody. We all bleed the same blood. Maybe not the same blood, but you know what I'm saying? You bleed, I bleed. At the end of the day, I don't fear nobody but my creator. Period. And I feel like you move that way too. I feel like you feel like that if I was to even die, I'll become more powerful in spirit. So I'm not concerned about anything that man can say or do to me at the end of the day. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's this confidence that you have. You have duality. I feel like you're the type of person to where it can get like that, but people know that if it gets like that with you, it was earned. And everybody, like, your reputation, for me to say repetition, your reputation is something that's been solidified. And maybe time and time again, this particular person has tried it. I feel like you're somebody that gives chances. You're very gentle when it calls for that, but you can also be aggressive when it calls for that. You might be somebody that might have a body or frame or, like, you know what I'm saying, look to you that is almost like the antithesis of who you can be when you feel tried. So what do I mean by that? You could be petite, little bitty, because this when I looked at this bow, it made me think about like Minnie's Boutique. You could be somebody that's super small, but you pack a mighty punch. Does that make sense? Like, don't play with it. Even if you're skinny. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm skinny, but I'll throw down with the best of them. I'm not scared of you just because you 300 damn pounds. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Like, you just have this really big energy to you, is what I was kind of picking up on. I also feel like they say, usually they say 3 is a crowd, but I feel like for you, 2 is too many. You a lone wolf. You don't need a group. So even if everybody else is too weak to stand up against a bully, you'll be the one to be like, fuck that. Fuck that. You understand what I'm saying? You can see. And that's why this person here is envious of you. This is somebody that I feel like may have either they're older than you, or they have like a position to, or they're bigger than you. They might wear glasses for some of you guys, or this could be somebody that is, again, this is another power. I'm getting a monitoring spirit, but I feel like it's more so in your life. But other person for power 1 just felt like they were just like that, generally speaking. Like they're just that person. This is somebody that wants to figure you out because they want you to subdue to them. They want you to like submit to their leadership and feel afraid. It's not enough for you to respect them and look at yourself as separate but equal. They want you to be afraid. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's who this person is that's evil eyeing you. The person that's evil eyeing you is somebody that I feel like they might walk around with big ass evil eye pendants or big ass crystals, or they might talk about God and all this other stuff, but they're the complete antithesis of that, and they know that you can see it. This is somebody that I feel like at some point probably has like, maybe they like to drink coffee a lot, or maybe you work with this person, or you have worked with this person. Like, this is somebody that probably like has gifted you things like peace offerings by way of food or snacks or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised this is somebody here that it's an age gap between you and this person. I feel like this is an individual who has the mentality as an older person, as a teenager. They treat real life like it's high school. They might be holding on to some old, like, oh, my daddy spoiled me, or oh, in high school I was popular, but you old as shit and I don't give a fuck. Like, that's that type of energy. This is somebody here that I feel like you know for a fact is not getting cracked in their reality. Like, you can't get no pussy acting the way you acting, because you taking shit too serious. You can't be getting cracked. You can't be getting no dick if you acting the way you act. It's something like that about this person where you just know it's probably a woman that thinks that and I know this is like controversial to say, because I feel like it don't matter what you do as a woman, how much you can have PCOS, all that, how much testosterone you think you have, it's not going to be the same as a man. Vice versa. It don't matter. Now, I'm not talking about trans. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about race, like sexual identity. I'm talking about the things that are just inherent, like when it comes to like that energy. I feel like this is somebody that they're performatively masculine, put it that way. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is somebody that tries to over exert themselves. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, they do the most. And I'm not talking about trans or gay. I'm talking about a woman, or like identifies as female, that is somebody that thinks that they can like argue with grown ass men. But if a grown ass man hit them, not saying that that's justified. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they gonna feel all of a sudden it's gonna revert. But this would be somebody that instigate conflicts like that. Like, they'll have screaming matches with grown ass men, or grown ass people rather. Put it that way. But they stay fragile. This is somebody that's super, super fragile. Y'all might wear blue uniforms at this establishment where you know this person. But it's something like that. Like, this is somebody that try to talk. And maybe it's that. Maybe it's not dude. Maybe it's like this is a woman that talk to other women like she a grown-ass man. But if I get with you, if I get with you, like they gas themselves up for me to burp out of nowhere. Like, this is somebody that also does things in a public setting. So you're not even tough like you think you are because you calling me out to a fight, quote unquote. But we around the laws. We at work, bro. That's where I make my money on. This that type of person. Better try to feel like they all that and be trying to humble people in a place where we all protected. You understand what I'm saying? Where they got security. Some of you guys may do security. But there's something like that. It is very, very significant for this person. I can't stray away from it. Like, there's somebody that'll try to get their millions on you, or that'll try to like pull strings elsewhere to get you fired, or to try to fuck you up, or to try to like do things to you. You understand what I'm saying? But they intimidated by you. That's what it's kind of giving me. I think this is somebody here that I feel like they try to make it seem like they are a valuable asset, or that they're like their insight should be cherished, or who they are. Like, they want somebody to come to them and need them. Like, they know everything and they good at everything. But the reality is that they fake. This is a fake jewel right here. This person probably got fucked up teeth. Their teeth probably really little. You understand what I'm saying? Or got big ass spaces in. They probably got more gums than anything. Like, something about this person's teeth is fucked up. They probably eat a lot of sugary shit. A lot of candy, snacks, and stuff like that. They probably fat. You don't know Baby D like I know Baby D. Yeah, they that. This somebody that's probably, and that might be what it is too. They probably running off suitors because I'm telling you, this is a woman. This is a woman, or if this is a nigga, he a bitch, bro. But this is a woman for a lot of you guys. This is a female that run off trade or run off the niggas because of how they move. Like, there's somebody like that'll be mean or aggressive to me and think that that's gonna make somebody like this. Somebody that chases people. And then they get mad when people don't want them. This is somebody that's probably upset because somebody's interested in you that they're interested in. But look how they act. They sloppy, they messy, they aggressive, they rude. This is that type of person. And I feel like for you, you have a balance of divine feminine and masculine energy. We all should, but you genuinely have that. And you're seeking higher knowledge. And that's what they don't. Like, you in tune with yourself, and it challenges this person. It irritates this person. Right? And you see straight through this person. You're not the type of person where you're going to sit there and pretend like you fuck with somebody that you don't. Period. And this person here, I think that they're the type of individual to where they try to make it seem like if you cross me, this is what's going to happen to you. Like, they'll punish people for associating with you. And other people around you have, like, tucked their tails around this person. And you be like, man, this motherfucker ain't no... There ain't nothing. Like, this somebody that you look at like you probably didn't call this person demonic, or have told to somebody around this person like that's not healthy. Like, the real demon is that person. This is somebody that's probably talking about Jesus, but they are literally just evil. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is somebody that try to condemn people for a hell that they didn't even create. You understand? This is somebody that tries to, like, I'm telling you, like, they try to pull strings or make people feel like misery loves company. If that was a person, it would be this an individual. That's who they are. They are somebody that abuses their power. They abuse, like, their influence. Does that make sense? I think this is somebody that you'll notice, like, their evil eye in your reality. Because for one, they brown nose. All the time. And they'll try to copy what you do and try to make it seem like it's it's a problem what you do. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when you do it. Fuck them. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is somebody that's always trying to, like, make a competition out of, like, the weirdest shit. And I also feel like this is an individual here that is always trying to pop out of nowhere to make sure you in your P's and Q's. So they overly analytical. Right? Overly analytical. And I feel like it's more so, it's not even you that's really fazed by it because you know this person how they are. I feel like it's the people around them. So they'll try to infiltrate. They can't touch you. So they'll try to infiltrate the people around you. Like in Coraline, she couldn't do nothing to the cat. The cat existed in multiple realms. It was nothing that she could do to make the cat be something that it wasn't. You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like you the cat. You understand what I'm saying? And when new people come around, you try to give them warning and say, this is not real, bro. Like if this is a job, you're the type of person where you'll tell motherfuckers, like, they'll try to make it sound like you gonna get fired. There's people up here fighting getting high, fucking in the bathroom, and they still here. Relax. And they'll get so mad about that. They'll get so mad. Like, no, it's like they a fear-mongerer. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're that type of person. Like, and you'll know other people be like nervous. It's only to be you. And sometimes you'll catch yourself like that, but you'll be like, man, fuck this. Fuck them, fuck that, fuck this. You understand what I'm saying? That's how you know that the evil eye in you, because they'll try to make you feel like, oh, my job is on the line, or I gotta. But I feel like for you, you jump out of that energy really quickly. Like, they always try to make you feel like, you know, I always feels like somebody's watching me. Ain't got no privacy. This somebody that'll watch you in the bathroom, try to time your bathroom breaks. That type of loser. That type of weirdo. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is like, I can't go nowhere without you following me. You understand what I'm saying? This is that type of person. Like, you look up, they there. They there. Like, you go in one room, they get up, they stop what they doing, they want to see what you doing so bad. So bad. You understand what I'm saying? This is how you'll notice, like, the evil eye shows up. Because they damn near, like, your shadow. They follow you. You understand what I'm saying? Even when they not there, you feel the energy around. Like, you just feel this person talking about you. You feel this person. Like, you could just know. You know your name is in this person's mouth. You feel it. You know this person here. Like, when you do something, you be like, ugh, I know this person watching the cameras, and they finna go tell so-and-so this right now. Ugh, look at them. I just know they're talking about me over there. Oh, my gosh. Like, oh, my goodness. Like, I'm not even at work today, but I just know. I know when I come back, it's going to be said X, Y, and Z. I know it's going to be something. Or, oh, I know I was supposed to do this. I know they're going to blow that out of proportion. Oh, my God. Instead, let me do this because I don't want to hear nobody mouth. That's how you kind of, you notice the evil eye, because you know this person here, they run and tell that type of person. You understand what I'm saying? Like, ugh. I feel like this person here, they started to, like, send you evil out of time, in which they realized that you was having fun with their ass. Like, bitch, I ain't scared of you. You put no fear in my heart. Like, you was having fun with this bitch. Like, yeah, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Like, you probably said hey to everybody, spoke to everybody, and ignored this person, because they ain't no fucking body. And, like, you made a point to let this person know, like, you ain't nobody. You ain't nobody to me. You ain't nobody when you take that funky ass, musty ass uniform off, bro. You ain't nobody. Even if this is not somebody that you work with, this is just a person that, like, thinks they're to make sure you're for the family. Like, you gonna respect me. You gonna, it's like, girl, fuck you. You know how this was reminding me of, and Bad Boys, where Jada was like, his grandma didn't like the fact that she was gay. She said, don't come to my funeral, and he didn't go. Like, I don't give a fuck. It's giving that, like, I overly don't care. Like, you want to act like you gonna, oh, all of a sudden, because my baby daddy's dating you, he can't come see his kids. I don't give a fuck. My kids go great. 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 Like, we still go, we got tickets to Hurricane Harbor. What you talking about? We got season passes. We outside. You know what I'm saying? That don't stop nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to be involved, because you don't want to show up to this. My kids are doing great. I'm doing great. Life is swell. It's giving that, like, this is somebody that wants to be able to try to tarnish your reputation so bad. They want to be able to try to, like, make you feel like, oh, how am I gonna make you work now that I don't have this, now that I don't have a job, or now that I got rolled up, or now that, you know, they've moved on with their life and they didn't, I got all these bills. They want you to feel like anxious about stuff that it's already been fixed. Like, you know God gonna provide. So that's the thing. They want to try. That's how you know it's evil eye in your life. They'll try to make you feel like that they demons is greater than your God, and that's not the case. That's not reality. That's fiction, not fact. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like that you know this person from an environment where I think they did cause a lot of illusions in your life, and they try to convince you that what they had was better than what you could ever get. So this is a relationship. This is the best relationship. Ain't nobody ever going to be with you. Ain't nobody. It's that type of lying ass loser. You know, like narcissistic. But they was taking from you, trying to make you feel like you was less than. So you benefiting off my light, my gifts, my resources, my skills, and you trying to make me feel like that this is the best it gets. I add value to you, and I'm only going to add value to wherever I go. You understand what I'm saying? This is that type of person. And this card, it heavily goes with the Coraline theme. Like, this is somebody that's really trying to make you feel like you missing out. You understand what I'm saying? Or trying to make you jealous with what they have now. So I moved on. Look at me and my girlfriend. Like, I don't give a fuck. I know what it's like being with you. Your drawers is crunchy. You don't clean up. You don't pay bills long term. You don't like to go out. You start an argument whenever you want to go cheat. I know what comes with you. Why would I feel jealous? It's that type of energy. I feel like this is somebody here that, like, you know this person from an environment where they were really, 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 really always trying to convince you, like, this is the best it could be. Oh, this job is a really good job. You should be grateful that you have this job. Not everybody gets hired here. Girl, shut the fuck up. Like, oh, it's kids starving. It's kids starving in my city. I'm not worried about the kids anywhere else. Right here, right now, today, I don't want your potato salad because it's watery and you put raisins in it. Fuck you. Like, it's that type of energy. I feel like this person here is heavily, like, evil eyeing you because you have charm, you have influence, and you're the type of person where you kind of like rise up as a revolt against this person. Where you make people realize, like, wake up. Your natural habitat, is not to be confined and to feel like that life has to be sucking and that you have to submit to this person. That's why this person is, like, heavily evil eyeing you, because a lot of people, they just go along with this person says. Like, they word is bond. Like, this is somebody that act like they got a cult that they want you to join, and you like, no, I'm not drinking that Kool-Aid, bro. I'm not drinking that Kool-Aid. Your rebellious spirit, it provokes this person. How can you protect yourself from this individual? To be honest, whatever it is they try to hold up your head, let it go. Sign them papers, get that divorce, get a new job. It's not like you only close that cycle. Let them have it. Let everybody because everybody around you in this environment is gonna piss you off if you fuck around and crash out and go to jail. I'm just being honest, because these people here in this environment connected to this person are only going to make excuses for this person. And then you look, all the friendships that you feel that you perceive as valuable, they're going to dismantle because other people don't have this strong-willed energy in them the same way you do. Right? And if you wait on for this person to catch a clue and to become mature, become sentient, and to change their ways, it's not going to happen. They spent their whole life being a loser. They're going to die a bozo, unfortunately. And this is their circles. This is their circles that they like to enjoy. And those are their flying monkeys. Let them all have that so they can all suffer. But this is not your ceiling. Period. So at the end of the day, the challenge is really more so walking by faith and not by sight, and opening yourself up to something new, because I know that you've gotten comfortable with what's familiar, but that don't mean that's what you deserve, right? The good stuff that's coming is that, honestly, it's the second you walk away and you really let it go, everything's going to go down. Downhill. This person here, when you really truly walk away, I'm not talking about a separation is temporary. I'm not talking about going and still looking back on the job or whatever, or getting a part-time. No, fully removing yourself from that environment. When you do that, whatever was happening over there, they gonna all turn against each other. This person is gonna lose it, and this person, like, this whole environment is gonna go to shit, and you gonna be glad that you left when you did, to be honest. So with that being said, this is 𝒯𝓕 file number 2. Do let me know how it resonates. Comment down below in the description box. As always, I love you guys to the money back and around. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Try the psychic hotline everyone is raving about. Text Pinky 5 to the number on the screen to redeem 15% off your first purchase.
What's good, my beautiful baby case? It's your girl Key, your favorite psychic on YouTube, and as always, we're back with another sugar-free production. Whew. So, you might have been drawn to another pile, because I see some synchronicities, but I feel like we're gonna go in the paint for your pile. This is a broke ass nigga. Yep, this is a bum. This might even be somebody that's a geeker, like somebody that get high. That's somebody be tweaking, you know. I feel like this person here might have a gap in their mouth, like their teeth. You know, they might have really big teeth and they might have a gap. I do feel like this is somebody here that is, how do I say this? Like, this is a man that recently got into a relationship with somebody, and it's their whole, like, thing now. This is somebody with big feet too. This is somebody that clowned you or left you out in the cold for somebody. And they're kind of, and I feel like somebody that refused to give you something, but they couldn't wait to give it to somebody else. This is that person that's sending you evil eye. The person that is sending you evil eye is a person that I feel like is trying to make you jealous, trying to entice a reaction out of you, right? But this is somebody that I'm here, you no money on my card, right? I also feel like this is somebody here that, how do I say this? Like, the person that is sending you evil eye has probably mother issues, mommy issues, to be honest. I would be surprised if they were abandoned by their mother figure, or if they suffered abuse at a young age by way of mother or a feminine energy. You know, not that that's funny or anything like that, but I feel like that they think that they're pushing P. They think that they're player and all these things, but they're just a scared, hurt boy that, you know, just never healed from what their mom did to them, you know? I think this is somebody here that you were very kind to, very sweet to. I think this is somebody here that at a certain point in your life, you probably were very angry with yourself and this person for what they did and the betrayal associated with this individual. Not gonna hold you, this person probably has a big, you know what, right? But that's about all they got going for themselves, to be honest. Something about the word pining is significant. I have to figure it out because it's low-key making me like, I feel like it's like delaying my thought process while I'm doing your reading. I feel like this is somebody that, yeah, pining. Pining means to suffering a mental or physical decline due to heartbreak or experiencing deep, lingering desire for something or someone. Unrequited love, grief, or separation. Okay, yeah. This is somebody that tried to make you feel really bad. So that definitely, like, that definitely coincides with the message I was getting. I'm right on the money. This person tried to put you in a depression, right? Due to the fact that they moved on. It was deliberate. Very deliberate. But I feel like the person that they're with is controlling. Little did you know. You understand what I'm saying? And this person here, they probably got with somebody that has a completely different look than you are together, right? This person here is somebody that, they tried to find somebody that favors you, but this is like if you was the dustiest version of yourself, if that makes sense. You understand what I'm saying? Like the most slouchiest version of yourself, that's who they decide to marry and get with. You know, this person probably has craters in their face, bad skin. They're probably big. Somebody might be pregnant. Somebody might have a baby on the way. Because this pumpkin makes me think about the dad in Coraline. Who's like, the piano plays me. So this is somebody here that is really going through it. And I feel like when they take pictures of this person, I said, this is the pile. You might have been drawn to my Who's Hating on You reading. Pile 1, where I said they pictures, they family photos look like Meet the Johnsons. This is that person. This is that person. And I feel like how you know that this person's evil eye showed up in your reality, they'll try to do things on purpose that you've articulated. Hey, this would make me happy, or I know I would not find a person that's for me when they do this, or whatever. Things that you guys have talked about, they've done it with this person on purpose, with intention. Would not be shocked if this person is popping up in your dreams. Would not be shocked if like you keep seeing like pictures, or if it's like other people that are trying to like instigate this conversation. So if they have a friend group of losers, their friends can't wait for you to see what's going on over there or whatever, right? But I feel like it's more so, I feel like it's something that you overcome, you know? It was envy at a certain point. When you start to feel envious for just a second, you forgot about the reality attached with this person. You might have been drawn to another pal because it's the same thing. It's just more specific about who this person is. I feel like that this is somebody that starts to send you evil eye at a time in which you realize, oh my gosh, like, I'm unhappy here. You know what I'm saying? This would be if you were drawn to pile number 2 in my How Do They View You pile, where you're dealing with a completely narcissistic person, completely toxic person. Even if this is like a mother figure, this is somebody that let somebody abuse you, somebody that like left you for somebody as an example, and like completely chose a relationship over you. Could be a sibling. It could be anybody where they chose a relationship over you and they treated you like shit. This person got big teeth and big gums, possibly a gap. I can't get away from this. I feel like that this person here is somebody that I think they probably really like to eat sweets and ice cream and stuff like that. They probably can't cook, right? I feel like this is the energy surrounding like somebody here. All they have to offer is their sensual energy. This could have been ex-friend or a mother figure, a father figure, an ex or something like that. But these are people that where all they have to offer is sex. They have nothing of substance. They're not mature. They're not emotionally intelligent. None of those things. All they have to offer is sex. That's it. And that's all that's on their mind is like that's sex, you know? Somebody here could be queer, okay? Doesn't have to be, but somebody could be in a closet in this dynamic. But this is somebody how you'll notice that they're copying you. They're stalking you. You'll notice that if you do something in the limelight, your following go up and down. So your Facebook likes and following will go up. Like they'll follow you and unfollow you just so you can see some things. They'll block you. They'll tag you in something and untag you in something. It's something weird. Like they'll go do something that you do or that you've done for a long time with this person. So now I'm going to do content creation, but with my hubby because I know you do content creation. It's that. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like this person here, they start to do that at a time in which you realize, like, I don't have to put up with this. And I feel like for a long time, you was dealing with this person and they shit, but you just got tired of it. Enough was enough. There was a straw that broke the camel's back and you just got over it, to be honest with you. I feel like you know this person in an environment in which, like, for a lot of you guys, like, this is either a family member or this is like a love interest or something like that. It's one or the other. If this is a friend, this is somebody that you treated like family. But for a lot of you guys, this is somebody that you thought you was going to marry or you did marry. You got to go be with for the rest of your life. Or if it's somebody that you thought, like, this is going to be my ride or die. You understand what I'm saying? And they got completely sidetracked by the dustiest person on earth. Like, they picked the most bummiest bum they could ever bum, and they chose that person over you. This is somebody you walked away from, but you didn't want to. You had to because they made a decision where they chose a relationship over you. That's this person here. Why they're sending you evil eye, to be honest, I feel like this is a pile where this person's sending you evil eye because they feel like that you're rubbing it in their face that you're doing better without them. And you can stand by yourself. You can stand alone. You don't have to stay in a relationship by means of survival. What do I mean that? You can take care of yourself. You don't have to sit there and pretend to like somebody or to suck and fuck just to have a roof over your head, just to feel validated in society, to feel accomplished. You don't have a point to prove regarding like, oh, I have to have somebody in my life where people are going to know that I'm gay, so I have to get married, I have to date somebody, I have to do things because people are starting to have questions. As an example, like, you don't have the same burdens as this person. And again, I'm not homophobic or anything like that. I just feel like there's somebody here that's struggling with their identity for real, to be honest with you. For a lot of you guys to show true femininity, this person is envious of, and that's why they send you an evil eye. I feel like that if you are a mother, you're a better mother than the person that they are. It could be that, you know, you're a better mother than them, or they have nothing to do with the woman that you are today. If this is a mother figure, like, they can't look at the person that you are. They don't know that woman. They want to put you in the box as a little kid that they abused and stuff, but you're no longer that person, and you'll damn near whip this person's ass if they push it. Not condone, not saying you should whip your parents' ass. I'm just saying, this is that type of energy. If they moved on and got somebody else pregnant, started a family of the nature, that person ain't got shit on you and they know it, and they know you know it, as an example. And this is like somebody that, a friend or family member that chose a relationship over you. I think this is somebody that they feel like you're the better partner or you're the ideal partner. They're just jealous. Period. They're just jealous because you do more with less at ease. Something that they strain to make it look like they got it all together is second nature to you. You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're still nice to this person, and that kills them. You're still kind of compassionate towards this person. I feel like that this person here excluded you from an experience, and you're fine. You know what I'm saying? They wanted it to end you. They wanted it to destroy you. They wanted it to make you feel small. But it didn't. To be honest, I feel like you're flexible. You've moved on with your life and you've made do. And I feel like that's why they're evil eyeing you, because Life didn't end when they excluded you from their seat, like their table. Life didn't end when y'all broke up. You know, like, if anything, life got sweeter for you and you started to become more confident. Right? You made some shit shake. I feel like this is somebody that forced your hand, or they tried to give you ultimatum, or they tried to make you feel like it wasn't gonna get no better. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is who you deserve. Like, how you gonna miss the day? You gonna regret the day that you left me? They wanted you to feel that way so bad, but it ain't that. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like this person here is evil eyeing you, honestly, because you're able to hold it down. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like this is somebody here that owes you an apology. And I feel like they know it. Like, they know they wrong. And they don't like to be able to face, like, they're not emotionally mature. And I feel like this is somebody that's struggling because you've healed from what they did to you and what they put you through. And they're upset about it because now they have to hold the guilt. And they don't want to. You understand what I'm saying? You're also somebody that made peace with their shadow. You know how to forgive yourself and you can make peace. You probably had a conversation with this person and it pissed them off. Because you can give closure and say, hey, I hope you moved on and you're happy and you're doing well. I know I made mistakes here. Hopefully we can bridge the gap. Like, you're somebody that can be cordial and all these things. You're mature. That's why they evil eye you. Mature. Some of you guys, they can be evil on you because of the relationship you have with a maternal figure, or simply because you have maternal abilities. If this is a mom that was abusive towards you or chose a partner over you, and you're a better mother than this person, they're frustrated. Whether this is a sister or a homegirl that has this reality, like, some of you guys, you don't have responsibilities that they have. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so this is not somebody, like, maybe you don't have kids, you don't have to go as hard, as an example. Whatever their struggle is that they try to hang over your, like, dangle in your face, like it's something that you should be jealous of, it's really more of a struggle, and you see it as that. You see it as, like, you're suffering over there, you're miserable over there. No matter how much you try to paint it out to be something different, I know for a fact you're, like, they look like clowns. For some of you guys, it could be the way you, and it's so weird, because this, for some of you guys, this could be a lover. This person could be evil eyeing you because you look good. You look better since you left this person alone. Whether this is a friend, family member, or you look good. You look good. Especially if this is a family member, y'all share the same genes, but you look better. You know? And that's why they evil eye you. How can you protect yourself? By not attaching yourself to this person anymore. Letting it go. It's almost like the best thing I never had. You have to stop subscribing to the subscription of you missed out on something. That's how you can protect yourself from this person's evil eye. Stop buying the bait. Stop taking it. You understand what I'm saying? Stop thinking that you're missing out on something. Because honestly, with you being represented by Eve, you intimidate a lot of people. Because you can stand alone. You're very talented. You're timeless. You are going to get married when the time is right. And yours is going to stand the test of time. You're going to be happy. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to have joy. You look amazing. And what it really boils down to is if these people try to find people they can manipulate that don't see the real them. And you'll never be that person. So it's no use to you feeling away because you can't unsee shit that you can see. It's no use to you being depressed or angry, upset, or resentful, or holding on to, like, why won't they move this way? Because they not built like you. This person is cut from a cloth you wouldn't wipe your ass with if you had the runs. You understand what I'm saying? And it's just time you face it. Honestly. You're not too aggressive. You're not wrong. And you have to release this idea that, like, ideas, like, yes, that might be the reason as to why they don't deal with you. Maybe you were hard on them. Maybe you did get tired of their shit and you left. Two things less than once. You could have did all of that, and you could have also had every right to be that way. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody's name could be Tori, Carrie, Malik, Dominique. I'm getting Kirsty, Christy, Tatiana, Ariel, Adam, King, Julius, Herbert. Somebody probably like G Herbo a lot. Or somebody probably like offbeat music, or off, like, well, this person here, something about the way they move is offbeat. Like, it just don't make sense. For a lot of you guys, I feel like these people here, like, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to bring it back down. Like, you know, it's no use to you being upset with junkie ass people. Because you wouldn't do what junkies do. So if you are not willing, and I know this is going to sound completely off the wall, but just walk with me as I say this. Some people are the way they are, or they're able to stay together because they get high together. You understand what I'm saying? Some people are able to stay together because they don't want more from life. You understand what I'm saying? Some people, what you would say is like your personal hell would be somebody else's heaven. And a lot of people are able to produce things and able to do things and get things done a lot faster because they are on a booster of some sort. And I feel like down the line, you're going to be able to see it's giving Whitney and Bobby over there. I know you. That's something you probably don't want to hear, but some people, they appeal short of a straitjacket. Shout out to Tyler. So I think it'd be Tyler for me to say that. But some of these people are getting high, bro. Some of these people are getting high. I said that earlier, like somebody's a tweaker. Like, it's something like that. Some things, like, stop trying to make stuff make sense. If you're not willing to get in the mind of a crackhead, stop trying to reason like a crackhead. Does that make sense? If you're not willing to be in the mind of a cokehead, stop trying to reason and understand a cokehead, a pill popper, an alcoholic. Stop trying to reason with people that are like that because you don't think like them because you're not wired that way. Right? No shade. And I'm sorry if that's triggering for those of you who have addicts in your family, or if you are struggling with addiction, or you're a recovering addict. But I'm saying, if you're not willing to go back down that path, if you're taking a new route in life and that's the way you move, and stop trying to understand people who live that life, because it's not going to make sense. You're just going to stress yourself out and you basically wasting your time. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense, because I'm telling you, there's somebody here in this dynamic that is evil eyeing you, that is getting high. Because I asked that challenge, it's literally going to be finding out that this is what's going on. And some of you guys are going to be like, oh my gosh, like, am I a crack baby? Some of you guys might be finding out somebody's getting high with you, and that's why they couldn't be an ideal, like, parental figure. Some of you guys are going to be finding out a family member or a friend is doing drugs. You're going to be like, so this whole time, like, was it me? Because I could have fixed something? Could I have said something? Some of you guys are going to be finding out you dated somebody. They get high. Like, that's going to be the challenge down the line. You're going to see this person. You're going to be like, what is going on? Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be embarrassing. Because these people here, they're trying to put themselves in competition with you, but it's just, it's not giving. You understand what I'm saying? Because when I think of Eve, I think about the fact that she was with Stevie J. Yes. Cocaine Stevie J. And that's when it's something like, it's so many synchronicities. This Emperor looks like a Dauphin. The Ace of Swords looks like a junkie. All these cards look like Dauphins to me. And I know that's like, oh my gosh, you keep reiterating, you keep saying the same thing, but I can't get away from the message. It's a reason I'm saying it, because some of you guys are going to find out, oh my gosh, like, now it's making sense to me why you was having these extreme ups and downs, why you was blowing up on me, being aggressive one minute and cool another. Somebody here was a functional addict, and at some point they're going to start functioning, and you're going to start to see, oh, that's why y'all together. That's why that relationship worked. Oh, you can do this with that person. That makes sense. That's why you was acting crazy with me. Oh, okay. You understand what I'm saying? Because the challenge position is represented by 2 of Pentacles. Honestly, your life is going to be better than this person. It's going to be way, 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 way better. And it could be, honestly, keeping your little pinnacle, your little piece of the pie once you get it, your good times, separate from this individual. Because for a lot of you guys, you don't look at this person as an enemy. You like, well, that's still my best friend. That's still my mama, my brother, my sister, my uncle. You know what I'm saying? Or, hey, we dated, it didn't work out. It don't maybe have to be ops. No, wrong way to think. Because in reality, time after time after time, they're gonna show you where you stand with this person, and that's just that's just how you gotta look at it. Like that superficial bond. That's what it is. You and this person have a superficial bond that you feel like you have a non-existent. Like, I'm telling you, it's non-existent, but you feel like you have this obligation to something that doesn't have an obligation to you. Put it that way. Because it don't even take care of itself. Oh my goodness, look at this Ace of Swords. Look at his nose. I just noticed it. Look at his fucking nose, bro. Look, like, I'm not going to keep saying it, but you see it. Because I knew I wasn't tripping. I'm like, why do I keep getting that message? Like, somebody going to be getting exposed. And you're going to be happy that you got up out of there as quick as you did. You're going to be happy that somebody left you alone. So it's like, irregardless of what I did experience when I was around you, if I didn't stay, if I would let that last dagger hit me, if I didn't get up off that fucking board, that last sword, it's like realizing that, like, that could have been me. That could have been my reality. That could have been my life. Or thank God for what I didn't have to experience. What I did see was horrible when I experienced you. But thank God for what I didn't have to go through. That's where your focus need to be. Because this is somebody that got a lot of shit going on. So I'm going to get up out this energy because it's making me uncomfortable. Right? But with that being said, this will be your reading. As always, I love you guys to the money back. And around the whole social. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Unlock the mysteries of the future, anytime, anywhere. Tune in for psychic predictions that enlighten, entertain, and amaze. Whether you're on the go or relaxing at home, the answers are just a listen away. Get ready to be enlightened right in plain sight. Join us on Patreon for exclusive content, personal readings available upon request. Text our psychic hotline on the screen for more details.